Chemours has been involved with ASDA in a multidisciplinary team over a number of years, working on refrigeration solutions for the future for ASDA, which is one of the UK's major retailers. Chemours has brought to market a number of solutions in the Opteon range, and the latest of those being the Opteon XL. These products have been developed to achieve the lowest global warming potential, but with enhanced energy efficiency and the ability to be used in systems which are very similar to those that have been used over many years.
In 2007, refrigeration industry became quite heavily regulated in something called the F-gas regulation. And that really looked at two key elements, and that was really the existing estate of refrigeration technology with an end target to meet those requirements by 2020, and then what new equipment would be from 2022 onwards. So our strategy for refrigeration is three key areas: reduction, prevention and transition. Reduction represented a selection of refrigerants which not only reduce direct emissions but will also reduce indirect emissions. Prevention, it looked at the application, the consistent application of best engineering practices. Transition then looks at technology of the future. How then, from that good quality level of benchmarking of an existing estate performance, do we then transition to the next generation technology? We're looking at about 2.5 million tonnes of CO2 equivalent that we've managed to reduce by taking that approach with our existing estate. That's equivalent to probably 6,500 transatlantic flights of carbon mitigated through that period. And also we've been able to sweat the asset for longer, so limiting the amount of refrigeration system that we've actually had to replace within our existing estate through that period.
The Opteon refrigerants really do provide up to 90% reduction in global warming potential over refrigerants that are out there in the current estate at the moment. Performance-wise, we've seen absolutely nothing to alarm us in terms of performance and how the refrigerant behaves. We have ran a trial now for best part of 12 months, both in medium temperature chilled and low temperature frozen, to a great deal of success.
The benefits I think that we're seeing at the moment, we are maintaining the architecture of the existing estate. We're using modularised plant systems, systems that are really coming off a production line, so we have quality control that is in place. We're able to reduce our trading risk quite significantly.
The main benefit of the Opteon gas is to reduce the global warming potential. We need to use every opportunity we can to reduce the impact of refrigerant. The Opteon range is basically exactly the same as traditional refrigerants to install and maintain. It is almost identical in its energy use, and with the kit that we use to run it, it is fairly straightforward.
If you look at, as you reduce the GWP of refrigerant, what you're actually doing is increasing the volatility of the choice of refrigerants. And we find that the A2L refrigerant, albeit there is a mildly flammable element to it, when you look at it from a design risk assessment, they're far easier to control any of those associated risks versus any of the other alternative chemical refrigerants available at those real low GWP levels.
Using a lower flammable refrigerant such as an A2L, a lot of the industry are concerned, rightly so, about this increased risk. When we did the calculations using the Opteon XL product range, particularly at the ASDA MCE, it was found that it wasn't quite as daunting and not as bad a result as we maybe anticipated. The TASIR calculations have shown that we'll end up with a relatively low risk rating, and in the main what they call Zone 2 NE, or negligible extent, so it's deemed to be non-hazardous, which was obviously the result we would hope for.
The cost impact of moving towards a new technology driven by regulation is inevitably going to increase our capital investment. When we compare that against other alternative technologies which we've already trialled, we are still in a much better place in terms of the lowest cost possible for that investment. So the value that A2L seems to bring is far more beneficial than other approaches that we might actually want to take.
Chemours has invested in production of the HFO component of the HFO blends. This is the critical part in achieving the low global warming potential of these blends. That investment which is a world-scale plant to make HFO, shows Chemours' belief that this technology is the right one to go forward into the future. Commercial refrigeration industry can be certain that Chemours is dedicated to providing them what they need. With the investments that we've put in there, there's certainty going forward, past the end of F-gas into Kigali. And so we believe we've got a future-proof technology which will deliver what is needed for the industry going forward.